So next we talk about parallel lines. So lines A and B are parallel, then M1 equal to M2. So which means slopes are equal, then the lines we can say they are parallel lines. So always the parallel lines are in the same direction. See, you can see A towards on the right and B also towards on the right side. And the slope of the lines must be same. So M1 equal to M2. This is the condition for parallel lines. We should remember. And perpendicular lines. The lines intersect at exactly 90 degree. The intersecting angle is 90 degree. Then the lines are perpendicular lines. So what about the slope of the lines? The slope of the first line is negative reciprocal of slope of the second line. So this is given. M1 is negative 1 over M2. Or another way we can say slope of the second line is negative reciprocal of slope of the first line. And from that we can easily remember this condition. M1 times M2 is negative 1. Product of the slope must be negative 1. So this is the condition for perpendicular lines. And the question about parallel and perpendicular, the lines M and N are parallel. So if you have a question for parallel, so what is the condition? We should remember the condition for parallel lines, M1 equal to M2. Okay. And slope of the line M is given. So slope of the first line, you can say this is M1. So M1 is given, negative 0.48. What is the slope of the line N? So from the condition, we know this M1 equal to M2. So slope of the line must be the same. So the answer is N equal to negative 0.48. The next question, line C is perpendicular to the line D and slope of the line C is given. So this is M1. Slope of the first line is given. Find the slope of the line D. So second line, what is the slope of the second line? So what is the condition for perpendicular line? So we have a condition that is, and we are going to find the second line. So M2 is negative reciprocal of the slope of the first line. So minus 1 over M1. So look at this, minus 1 over, and M1 is 0.5. So the value is negative 2. Next we talk about x-intercept and y-intercept. The line passing through x-axis and y-axis. So x-axis we called x-intercept, at y-axis we called y-intercept. And in the picture, the line passing through x at which point? Negative 3. And y-axis at which point? It is 4. So x-intercept at negative 3, y-intercept at 4. And by the way, the line passing through x-axis always y equal to 0. So remember the concept. So when the line passing through x-axis, so x-axis, the equation of the line is y equal to 0. And same like the line passing through y-axis, what about the value of x? So x equal to 0. Okay. So now the equations of the lines, we have three forms of equations of the line. The equation of a line is of the first degree and is therefore called a linear equation. Right? The first one is a standard form, ax plus by equal to c, where a, b and c are constants, and here a and b are not both 0. Maybe if any one of the value will become 0 is possible, but both are not 0. Second one, point slope form, y minus y1 equal m times x minus x1, where m is the slope and the point x1 and y1 is any point on the line. And the third format, y equal to mx plus b. And this format, we can find easily the slope of the line, y equal to mx plus b. So this m is slope of the line. So always the slope is multiply with x. And b is the y-intercept and the line which is passing through y-axis at the point B. Draw the graph of the line whose equation is given 2x minus 3y equal to 6 using the concept x-intercept and y-intercept. So just now we discussed x-intercept means y equal to 0 because the line passing through x-axis, the value of y is 0. So you have to replace y equal to 0 in the given equation. 2x minus, what is given? 2x minus 3y equal to 6. So in this equation, you need to replace y by 0. That's it. So 3 times of 0, it is 0. So we have 2x equal to 6 and divided by 2 on both sides will be x equal to 3. So 3 comma 0 is the first point. And the next one, y-intercept, the meaning is x equal to 0. So you can replace in the same equation, you need to replace only x by 0. Okay, and here y we have to keep as y. Don't replace y by 0 here. Only you have to replace x equal to 0. And minus 3y equal to 6 and from that y equal to negative 2. And by the way, whenever you want to draw the graph, we need at least 2 coordinate points in the plane. So that's why we are using the concept. So whenever you have a question, draw the graph of the line, we must have 2 points for draw the graph of the line. And one is passing through x-axis and the point, and the second one is passing through y-axis. So the point which is passing through, y-axis is, x-axis is 3 comma 0 and y-axis is 0 comma negative 2. So you can mention in the plane 3 comma 0, so it must be on x-axis, and 0 comma negative 2 must be on y-axis, and join the 2 points will give you the line. Next, draw the graph of x equal to 4 and second question y equal to negative 2. So whenever you have the equation x equal to 4 is a standard form, here y is 0. So it must be passing through x-axis. Always x is equal to any constant, any real number. X equal to any real number, it must be a vertical line. So remember this. So x equal to 4 is a vertical line which is passing through 4. So for example, x equal to 3. X equal to 3 is again as a vertical line passing through the point 3. So again is a vertical line, x equal to 3. So x equal to 1. X equal to 1 is again is a vertical line passing through x-axis at the point 1. So this is x equal to 1. So from that, what we understood, if you have an equation of the line, it is simple. X equal to any constant, it must be a vertical line. And same like y equal to any number, y equal to any constant number. It's a horizontal line always. So here we have y equal to minus 2. So the line, horizontal line passing through y-axis at negative 2. And same like the line passing through 1. So what is the equation of the line? It is y equal to positive 1. So y equal to any number is a horizontal line. But in the previous question, we don't have equation with x and y. So that we need to find 2 points. But this question, no need to find any points. From the equation, we can be able to draw the graph simply. Next question. Determine whether the lines 6x plus 4y equal to negative 9 and 8x minus 12y equal to negative 7 or parallel or perpendicular or neither. So we have two equations of the line. We need to identify they are parallel or perpendicular or neither. Neither means both case not true, not parallel and not perpendicular. So for this one, I have only equation. So if I want to conclude the lines are parallel or perpendicular, I must know the slope of the line. So first you think about what is the slope of the line and how to find the slope of the line. So for this case, I have a standard form of equation is available. So I need to change into slope intercept form. So take the equation and change into slope intercept form. So slope intercept form, the general form is y equal to mx plus b. This is the slope intercept form. So what should I do? I have to keep only y on the left and x and the number on the right side. So I'm keeping 4y on the left and taking the 6x on the right side of the equation. So that must be the first step. So positive 6x will become negative 6x. Then I should keep the constant with y is 1 and here I have 4. So the entire equation will be divided by 4. So that 4 will be cancelled. So we got y equal to negative 6 over 4x minus 9 over 4. And you just simplify this as make as a simple fraction. It becomes minus 3 over 2x minus 9 over 4. And now if you compare with the general form, so this is the general form of slope intercept. What is in the place of m? Here we have minus 3 over 2. So give the name the first line, so m1 equal to minus 3 over 2. And same steps you have to follow for the second equation. Keep y term on the left and bring x term on the right side. So positive 8x will become negative 8x. Then we have to divide it by the number negative 12 on the whole equation. So this gives you negative negative cancel, 8 divided by 12, and simple fraction is 2 over 3. And 8, I think you know the students, it will be divided by 4. 8 divided by 4, it is 2, and 12 divided by 4 is 3. So this gives you 2 over 3x plus 7 over 12. So when you compare with the general form of slope intercept, in the place of m, we have 2 over 3. And this is the second line, so we give m2 equal to 2 over 3. So the two lines are perpendicular since their slopes are opposite reciprocals of one another. Because when you compare, so the slopes, see, look at this, 2 over 3 and here minus 3 over 2. So the slopes are perpendicular. Definitely not equal, right? M1 is not equal to M2. So it is not, the lines are not parallel. So the next condition you can check for perpendicular, the slopes are negative reciprocal.